Chapter 1. The Glory That Was Rome. Wandering through the Roman Empire. What if you owned a magic carpet? You could use it to fly around the world and back in time. Let's imagine that you're going to fly past the time that you were born, back to the days when people used horses to get around. Then you're going to fly back to the Middle Ages, back to the days of knights and castles. Then you're going to go back even further, to the time of the Romans. Your magic carpet stops. You're hovering high in the air, above the Mediterranean Sea. From your seat on the carpet, you can look down and see the Mediterranean. It looks a little bit like a flying duck. You notice that the land all around the Mediterranean is glowing yellow. This is the land that belongs to the Roman Empire, the biggest, most powerful empire in the world. For hundreds of years, Roman soldiers have been attacking and conquering the countries around the Mediterranean Sea. Now, the Emperor of Rome rules all of these conquered countries. They obey the laws of Rome, speak the language of Rome, and serve the Emperor of Rome. Your magic carpet swoops down towards the Mediterranean Sea, towards a piece of land that looks like a boot, sticking out into the middle of the water. This is Italy, the center of the Roman Empire. And the most important city in Italy is Rome itself, right in the middle of the boot. Your carpet dives down into the middle of the city. You are carried along paved streets through crowds of people. They are wearing white robes, draped over their shoulders and caught up around the waist with belts of leather. They wear cloaks of red, blue, and other bright colors. Tall buildings rise up on either side of you, ancient apartment buildings made out of concrete. On your right, you see an enormous circular wall curving away from you. It looms high over your head. On the other side of the wall, you hear the clash of metal against metal and the roar of an excited crowd. This must be the Colosseum, the huge amphitheater where gladiators fight to the death. Chariot racers careen around a track, and lions battle with Roman soldiers for the entertainment of the Roman spectators. As your carpet takes you through the richest part of town, you see marble columns with the statues of great Roman generals and emperors on top of them. Slaves pass by you, staggering under the weight of litters, beds on which important Roman citizens lie to be carried through the city. You hear the sound of music and a loud voice crying, "Clear the way! Clear the way for the emperor!" A litter comes into view. Draped in purple and surrounded by guards, on the litter lies a fat man wearing a gorgeous purple cloak and a gold ring on his fingers. A green laurel wreath crowns his head. He is the ruler of all of Rome. You decide to get out of his way, and your carpet rises up above the city and carries you north into the countryside. You're going to travel north up through Italy. The carpet follows a broad, smooth, paved road, crowded with travelers and pack animals. You cross a bridge built of tall stone arches above a river that runs far beneath. The road goes on and on and on. The Romans built hundreds of these roads to link the different parts of the empire together. None of the travelers on the road seem worried about bandits or highway robbers. After all, the Romans are careful to keep peace all over their kingdom. This Pax Romana, or Roman peace, means that all the parts of the Roman Empire obey the Roman laws. And the Roman laws are very strict when it comes to highway robbery. Bandits who are caught are executed or forced to fight in the gladiator shows. After you've flown for hundreds of miles, mountains come into view ahead of you. Your carpet soars up above them. The air becomes very cold. Far below, you can see snow on the mountaintops. These are the Alps. When you come down on the other side of the Alps, you are in Gaul, one of Rome's provinces or conquered countries. Throughout Gaul, you see Roman towns, and outside every Roman town is a garrison or army camp. Soldiers cook meals over open fires, practice sword fighting, and exercise their horses, waiting for trouble. If the people who live in Gaul revolt, the soldiers will immediately go to war against them. Your carpet flies you over a wide stretch of water to a huge island and hovers above the ground. You hope the carpet won't land because below you are crowds of fierce warriors planning to attack the Roman army huddled on the shore. Now you're in Britain. The fierce warriors below you are Celts. They are painted blue. Their hair is greased with animal fat so that it sticks up in points all over their heads. And they carry great two-sided axes and razor-sharp spears. The Pax Romana doesn't seem to be working very well here in Britain. Let's get out of here. You tell the carpet. Instantly, it whisks you up, back into the air. You fly down the Atlantic Ocean, down through Spain, into the northern part of Africa. As you fly along the northern African coast, you see great trading cities down below. Cities built by the Romans with busy ports where ships sail in and out, carrying spices, silks, salt, lumber, and other goods. It is a peaceful scene. The Pax Romana must be back in action. Up ahead, you see the peak of a pyramid, jutting up from the sand of a desert. You sail over the pyramids, half blinded by their white sides shining in the sun. Ahead, you see a huge river feeding into the Mediterranean Sea. It's the Nile River. Even Egypt, the land of pharaohs, pyramids, and mummies, is under Roman control. The sun is starting to sink toward the horizon, but you've only gone halfway through the Roman Empire. Hurry up, you say to the carpet. In just minutes, you swoop through Arabia, Syria, and up into Asia Minor. As soon as you fly across Greece, you'll be back in Rome. Thanks to your flying carpet, Roman roads, and the Pax Romana, you've traveled around the Roman Empire in less than a day. But in the days of the Roman power, it would take months to get all around Rome. No wonder that Rome was called the ruler of the whole world.